Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the beautiful campus of Fremont High School for tonight's Final Four action between the 8-2 Fairfield Falcons and the number 16th ranked 9-2 Fremont Eagles. Excuse me, the 8-1 Fairfield Falcons. Supposed to be a really good matchup tonight. Two of the top three teams in the NECC right now facing off in the conference. They have yet to face each other in the regular season, so both teams are not entirely sure what to expect yet. One major piece of news headlining this game is that Fairfield's ace, Alec Hirschberger, who is very arguably the best pitcher in the conference this year, went over the pitch limit in the quarterfinals on Tuesday versus Garrett, which they didn't waste him. Garrett's also a very good team. Using him, they shut out Garrett, but Hirschberger will not be able to pitch against also another very solid Fremont squad tonight. I'm sure that they hope they can win with their backup and then pitch Hirschberger tomorrow in the championship versus either Eastside or Angola. While Fremont does have their ace ready, he's been rested all week. Gable Pentecost, that is. Fremont's ace the last couple seasons will pitch tonight for the Eagles. Pitching for the Falcons will be Owen Miller, as it is a somewhat warmer day today. Higher 50s, lower 60s, wavering in between that. Wind's heading about west, maybe southwest a little bit, so batters up pole might get a little bit of help to the fence, or it might blow to the side a little bit, so unsure there. Fremont has finished their infield, and Fairfield is about a quarter of the way through theirs. Not a bad night for baseball, a little overcast, but sun's still showing through. Should not have any rain, and field's been able to recover from any rain it received earlier in the week, so we'll have a little bit of a drier game tonight, which will be nice. Fremont's grounds crew and team and coaches taking very good care of this field, one of the finest in the conference. Hosted the conference championship game last season and played in it. Speaking of playing in the conference championship, Coach Bach for the Fremont Eagles, when he coached his first season, when he coached his second season, they won the conference championship in the second season and did not return to the NECC conference championship until last year, which they lost by 3 runs to state finalist Eastside Blazers. They've got a chance with one more win to return to the conference championship again 2 years in a row. I'm sure they'll be excited for that. Although Fairfield, I'm certain, is ready to quash those dreams and return to the conference championship themselves. They've got a really solid squad this year, especially with Hirschberger only being a junior. They get some more action out of him next year as he's also going D1. The only 2 pitchers I'm aware of going Division I for the conference are Owen Willard for Eastside, like I mentioned, state finalist, all-state pitcher, and Hirschberger. As we are approximately 12 minutes from first pitch, I will sign off for now, and then when we return to the game, after the starting lineups and the national anthem, I will hand off to play-by-play commentator, Fremont Eagles Network's finest, Tanner Friend. Fremont Eagles Network is proud to be sponsored by their very generous sponsors, their numerous sponsors. Without them, Fremont Eagles would not be able to run its network live streams and run all of the advertisements it does. So we'd like to thank them. I'll put some of their advertisements on the screen now, and we will see you in about 10. And the team infields have concluded as the coaches and the umpires have their meeting that they always have before games, talk about ground rules, wish each other luck. Hopefully that is, unless the teams really dislike each other, I guess. But I don't know of any animosity between Fairfield and Fremont in baseball at this point. Fremont is figuratively and literally the home team. They will host and play defense first in the top of the first inning tonight. First of 7 to come, unless we have a tie and then we're going to extra innings. Fairfield's batters will prepare to step up and hopefully get some runs on the board to start out. It'll be fine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. William Stitt, Principal Mark Sherbandi, and Athletic Director Roger Probst, we welcome you to Fremont High School. Please remember that all Fremont Community School grounds are tobacco-free zones. Today, we welcome the 8-1 Fairfield Falcons as the guests on the scoreboard. The temperature is currently 60 degrees and the skies are overcast. The winds are blowing to the southwest. Now the introductions of the teams and coaches. First, the lineup for Fairfield. Batting first and playing right field, number 11, Dylan Weaver. Batting second and catching, number 28, Michael Slayball. Batting third and pitching, number 33, Owen Miller. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 22, Owen Garrison. In the 5 spot will be the DH, number 25, Keegan Miller. He will be DHing for number 10, Braylon Chupp, who will be playing first base. Batting sixth is number 3, the left fielder, Landon Miller. Batting seventh, number 2, the shortstop, Cohen Yoder. Batting eighth is the center fielder, number 17, Casey Murray. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 7, Luke Mast. Also for Fairfield, number 8, Alec Hirschberger, number 15, Donovan Mast, number 20, Mitchell Miller, and number 5, Sawyer Ernsberger. Fairfield is coached by head coach Darren Kaufman. Now the lineup for your 9-2 Fremont Eagles. Leading off for Fremont, number 2, second baseman Corbin Beeman. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 7, Ethan Bach. In the 3 spot, the catcher, number 37, Nick Miller. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 15, Jacob Wagner. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 12, Gable Pentecost. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 4, Remy Crable. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 6, Caden Huffnagel. Batting eighth is the DH, number 1, Colton Guthrie. He's DHing for number 3, left fielder, Isaac Hershey. And batting ninth, center fielder, number 0, Brody Folk. Also for Fremont tonight, number 5, Connor Troball, number 11, Dylan Friend, number 25, Sam Burden, and number 33, Isaac McFeely. The Eagles are coached by head coach Justin Bach, assistants Ron Colclaser, Dave Smith, Travis Farnan, Ryan Ullman, and Andrew Smith. At this time, we ask that you please stand and face center field. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor our wonderful country with the playing of our national anthem.
We've got a decent crowd tonight for both Fairfield and Fremont. Not often you see what you'd call a crowd at a baseball game, but tonight's game has enough weight and consequence to it that the fans come out a little bit to support their team, especially from Fairfield, which is an hour and some change from Fremont, Indiana. As I mentioned before, Fremont ace senior Gable Pentecost will be starting for the Eagles on the mound today. He boasts a respectable stat line of 21 innings pitched, 22 strikeouts to 4 walks. But here's the crazy part, folks. Over 21 innings, he's given up 1 earned run. Like, you can hardly see his ERA. It's microscopic. A .333 ERA. He holds Fremont's record after last season for ERA over a season with just over 1. He might be able to break his own record this season. The right fielder, number 11, Dylan Weaver, will come up to bat first for the Falcons. Pentecost finishing up his warm-up. Succeeding Weaver will be Michael Slayball and then Owen Miller, the pitcher. As final pitch for warm-up comes in for Pentecost. As we get ready to have first pitch here in the Final Four of the NECC Tournament between Fremont and Fairfield. I will now hand off to Fremont Eagles Network's finest play-by-play commentator, Tanner Friend, for the first pitch.
Thank you, General Pentecost, for that introduction. I really appreciate it. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Final Four matchup in the NECC Tournament as it pits the Fremont Eagles versus the Fairfield Falcons. We're about to get underway here with the first pitch of the night. This is going to be a little inside for ball number 1 to start off the night. The other one is going to be stabbed into left field. It's going to go foul for strike number 1. Has to bring the count to 1-1 after that foul ball over the left side. And that should be in there for strike number 2. So Gable Pentecost gets ahead of the count here. The 1-2. And that's stabbed to the shortstop Ethan Bach. He's going to gather, and he's going to be safe at first. Throw gets a little bit away from Jacob Wagner.
For Fairfield, the catcher, number 28, Michael Slayball.
Should be an error. Should be tallied as an error. So that error is going to put a runner on first. So we're going to go for a pickoff quick. He's going to be in there safely though. So nothing doing there. Will be scored as an error for Fremont. And they got him. A good move there. That would tie him. So with 1 out now, that'll be a little high for ball number 1. Look good from up here. Blue doesn't feel the same way. So a 1-0 count here with 1 away here in the top of the first. That'll be stabbed back up the middle. He's gonna make a, and what a, oh, they're gonna call him safe. What a play by Beeman to go pick that. It looked like he was going to get through the infield, but he picks it. Makes a kind of a Hail Mary throw. It looked like it got there, but they're going to call him safe. You could argue that was a makeup call. So that's going to put a runner on with 1 away, so. And that's going to be stabbed in the right field on the first pitch. And it's going to be caught for out number 2. Thought about going back to 1 to get him tagged, trying to tag up. Doesn't do so. That'll bring 2 outs here. So quick 1 pitch out there for Gable Pentecost after surrendering a hit. Gable Pentecost at 7 pitches here with 2 away in the top of the first inning and a runner on first. Takes a nice lead off. I'm going to call that a little high. Garrison is up at the plate right now for the Fairfield Falcons. Takes a good lead. It's a swing and a miss for strike number 1. That should bring the count to 1-1 here with 2 away. And as Jonah mentioned, this is easily our ace for the last couple of years. They go for a pickoff move. It's not going to get there. Well, it's looking close, but they're keeping tabs on him at first base there. Got a 1-1 count here. And he's going to stab it down the right field line, but it's going to go foul. So that's going to pull the count to 1-2 here with 2 away in the top of the first. Fairfield with a runner on first. Had an error to get on first and it gets picked off. And they stab a single up the middle to put another runner on first. The 1-2 with 2 away here. Gable Pentecost is going to deal. And a curveball right back to the pitcher, Gable, and he's going to make the easy throw, and they'll retire the side. So we will head to the bottom of the first inning. Fremont getting a chance up to bat. Fairfield no runs on 1 hit, 1 error for Fremont. No runs scored. And we will head to the bottom of the first with Fremont a chance to bat and get the first runs on the board. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back to the bottom of the first inning of this NECC semifinal in the NECC tournament. Fremont's going to lead off with Corbin Beeman. He's a sophomore this year. First pitch is going to be in there for a strike. So we watch his strike one there. He's going to take that one in the dirt. And that's going to be fouled back to the fence. That'll push the count to 1-2. And we'll have the 1-2 pitch right here. Here's the 1-2. It is going to be fouled up to the right side, and it's going to be out of play. Here's 1-2. And the 1-2 here with none away. He's gonna swing. He's gonna pop that up in the infield, and he's gonna almost drop it, but that'll be one away there.
Shortstop, number 7, Ethan Bach.
That'll bring up Ethan Bach with one away in the bottom of the first. Again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the NECC Tournament semifinal 2022. Ethan Bach's going to take that low for ball 1. Top of the first inning, if you want to recap, we had an error by Fremont by Ethan Bach. A lot of runner to get on. Gable made a good pickoff move, got the runner out. They stab a single up the middle, and then end it with a ground ball right back to Gable, and he threw it first to retire the side in the top of the first. Now we're in here with 2-0. Yeah, my apologies. We had a fly out as well. There's a third out. And Ethan Bach's going to get under that and send it back behind the field. So he swings and misses at that one. Fouls back. That'll bring the count to 2-1. One away here in the bottom of the first. And he's going to swing at the 2-1. He's going to pop it up into left field. And he's going to make the catch for 2 away. So Ethan Bach's going to fly out to the left fielder. That'll bring number 37 up, Nick Miller. He just recently won the KPC Athlete of the Week, so congratulations to him for that honor. Yeah, take the first pitch high for a ball. Let's see if he holds up to that honor here. So the 1-0. It's going to be low for ball 2. So Nick Miller is going to bring the count to a quick 2-0 hole for the pitcher. That's going to be another ball outside. He's looking like he don't want to pitch to him, and I wouldn't blame him. So a 3-0 count. You'd imagine he's watching this one no matter what, but you never know. He's going to put that one in there for a 3-1. So a 3-1 count after a strike right down the middle. He's going to take it low for a walk. So Nick Miller's going to draw a 2-out walk for the Eagles. That'll bring up number 15, Jacob Wagner, with a chance to get a nice hit.
15, first baseman Jacob Wagner.
It looks like they're going to have a pinch runner for Gable.
5, Connor Crowball.
Nick Miller, my apologies. So Connor Troball comes in for the courtesy runner for Nick Miller. I'll bring Jacob Wagner up, see if he can get a hit here and keep this 2-out rally going for the Eagles. Bottom of the first, no score. You know, watch that ball outside. The 1-0, and they're going to go for a pickoff, and boy, that was a little bit closer than you'd like if you're a Fremont fan. Here's the 1-0. And he's going to tag that to right field. It's going to be in foul territory, and it's going to go out of play. So it's a foul ball. It'll be a 1-1 count. So the 1-1, he's going to tag it again. He's going to take it out of play to right field. That'll put the count to 1-2 here for Jacob Wagner. 1-1 first here. So here comes the 1-2. And he's going to line that one up to the third baseman. It's going to get under his glove. So the runner, Connor Troball, will advance to second. Jacob Wagner, I imagine I'll recut it as an error. In high school baseball, you don't see that many days. An error just goes right under his glove. So I'll bring up Gable Pentecost. We'll see if he'll put some runs on here for the Eagles to start off the game. He's going to go after the first pitch. He's going to be off of it. So it's going to get fouled back into the fence. Single there. Runners on first and second for Fremont with 2 away here in the bottom of the first. And the 0-1's going to be tagged into right field. And it's going to be in play, but he misses it. That'll be the count to 0-2. So 0-2 with 2 away here. Oh, that about hit him. But he evades the pitch, gets out of the way. So maybe cut to 1-2 here with 2 away. Runners on first and second. And Gable's going to poke that to left field. And it's going to go deep, but he's going to make the catch by the warning track. That will tie the side for the Eagles. That'll be 1 hit for the Eagles. No errors, 1 error by Fairfield. And the Eagles are going to run straight runners on first and second to end the bottom of the first. And we'll be back after this for the top of the second. Top of the second here, we're gonna give an update on the other semifinal game. Eastside's up 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth against Angola. And as we head back at our game in the top of the second inning, up to bat is Keegan Miller, the designated hitter for the Fairfield Falcons. That first pitch is going to be inside for a ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. See, Gable Pentecost bringing the heat right away here. And we love to see that. So the 1-1 pitch coming down. He's going to pop it up. It's going to go out of play. That'll bring the count to 1-2.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not getting it, but I can hear it downstairs.
So the 1-2 count here. And he's going to poke it to left field, deep. And that's going to go all the way back to the wall. He's going to take it all the way for a stand-up double. So nobody out. Keegan Miller takes the 1-2 pitch and stabs it into left field over the left fielder's head. That'll put a runner on second here with nobody out. And that'll bring up Braylon Chupp. That'll be up Landon Miller, my apologies, for a chance to score the first run of the night. He's going to stab it to the second baseman, Corbin Beeman. Runner's going to advance to third, but they're going to make the play at first base. That'll be one out. And Cohen Yoder.
Shortstop number 2, Cohen Yoder.
I'll bring up Cohen Yoder to the plate. With one away here. Runner on third for Fairfield as they are threatening to score. Fremont trying to get out of a jam. Nothing here. And it's going to be low for a ball. Gable Pentecost trying to get out of a jam here in the top of the second inning. And the 1-0 is going to be outside for ball 2. So Yoda is going to put Gable in a quick hole. Does he get a timeout? Nick Miller fixing his equipment. So 2-0 with one away here. Runner on third for the Falcons. And he's going to foul that one back out of play for strike number 1. Of course, as you heard before the game started, Gable Pentecost ERA is a .333, which is absolutely insane. So 2-1 count here. It's going to be stabbed to the second baseman. He's not going to make the play. That's going to plate the first run of the game, as Fairfield's going to take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning.
Why is he playing in the grass? He just missed that. He played in the dirty one.
Fairfield number 72, center fielder Casey Murray.
So Yoda gets a nice shot into the middle of the field, plates the first run. Casey Murray is going to see if he can add on here for the Falcons with only one out. That's a swing and a miss right there. Top of the second inning, 1-0, Falcons advantage. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be low for a ball. That'll bring the count to 1-1. The 1-1 is going to be fouled back for strike number 2. If you're Fremont, you wouldn't complain about a double play here. There's a 1-2 with one away. That should be stabbed in the left field, but it's going to be out of play. Here comes a 1-2 with 1-0. It's going to be a pickoff move. Nothing going. Gotta keep him honest though. I don't blame him for not getting a big lead on Gable. He'll get him much like he did last time. The 1-2 is going to be low for ball 2. That'll bring the count to 2-2, even. Gable looking only run in the jam. And the 2-2 is going to be fouled back. So Casey Murray is going to stay alive here. Here comes the 2-2 with one away. Runner on first for the Falcons in the top of the second. And that'll be high for a ball. Look good from up here. Blue disagrees. That'll bring the count full to 3-2. One out here. And here comes the 3-2. And they're gonna ring him up for a strikeout. So the 3-2 count gets a backwards K. That'll put 2 outs. That'll put Luke Mast on the plate for the Falcons as they go for a pickoff move. There's nothing with 2 away. That's going to be popped up in the right field, and it's going to go out of play. I'll make it an 0-1 count with 2 away here. Fremont only trying to allow 1 run here after a leadoff double. Here's the 0-1, and he goes for the 0-1's going to go a little high for ball 1. That'll be the count to 1-1 here. And that'll be a swing and a miss, make it a 1-2 count. And here comes a 1-2 with 2 away. And it's going to be high for ball 2. That'll be the count to 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And it's going to be stabbed over Ethan's head. And he's going to round second and go third. The throw is going to be... Nope. He's not going to make the throw, so he's going to be in there at third. In with the double is going to be Luke. That'll bring us back to the top of the order with Dylan Weaver, with runners on second and third with 2 away here for the Falcons. So 2 away here. The ball inside. Fremont again trying to get out of a jam here with 2 away. Trying to only stop the damage for only 1. And they're going to do a nice pickoff, and it's going to get him at second. What a heads-up play by Gable Pentecost and Corbin Beeman as they're going to get the pickoff. And they will survive. So great play there. That'll get us to the bottom of the second inning, and Fremont will have a chance to bounce back and get some runs of their own. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the game as we head to the bottom of the second inning. A 1-0 lead for the Fairfield Falcons. That'll bring up Remy Crable here to kick off the bottom of the second. That'll be down low for ball number 1. The 1-0 is going to be swung on and fouled back by Remy Crable. So 1-1 count here. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. He bobbles it, and he's going to make the throw. So a good recovery by the shortstop there. Recovers, makes a good throw to first to retire, get Remy Crable down. So with 1 away.
Baseman number 6, Caden Huffnagel.
Apologies, with 1 away, they're bringing Caden Huffnagel. He's a freshman this year. Been playing really good baseball thus far. So with 1 away here, Eagles are going to try and get some runs. He's going to swing on the first pitch right to the second baseman, and they're going to make the play.
Well, we're not hitting it straight up, we're hitting it straight down now.
I'll make it 2 quick outs here for the Eagles.
Their infield might be the strongest part of their game, other than Herford.
Designated hitter, number 1, Colton Guthrie.
So with 2 away, he's going to watch the first pitch low for a ball. So the 1-0. And he's going to watch that. It's going to be called for a strike. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Fairfield up 1-0 on the Eagles. 1-1 count. That's going to be a low for a ball. It'll bring the count to 2-1. It's going to be fouled back and out of play. I'll make the count 2-2 here with 2 away.
Just continue to get it. Don't let them get out there.
Here's a 2-2. He's going to take the curveball, and he's going to get it over the second baseman's head. And that is the first hit of the night for the Eagles. Looking for a 2-out rally here. Up to the plate is Brody Falk with 2 away and a runner on first as the Eagles try to get a run here with a 2-out rally.
It's frustrating going into the top, though, because, like, we got some guys on base, and the top's got hits, but we've got 2 outs, too.
So with 2 away, they're going to go for a pickoff. Nothing going. So with 2 away, they go for another pickoff. He's going to be there. So the first pitch to the plate is going to take it, and he's going to be safe. Looks like he got hit with the ball.
No, he just, or maybe I don't know.
The buddy took that for ball 1. It's the 1-0 count with 2 away. A big lead by Colton. He's gonna go for a pickoff. He's gonna be safe. He's a 1-0 with 2 away. He's gonna take it outside for ball 2.
Still not getting a game.
Here's the 2-0. He's gonna take it in for strike 1. 2-1 count here, 2 away in the bottom of the second. Eagles have a runner on first, trying to take the lead in this game. The 2-1. He's gonna bunt and it's gonna go foul. That'll be the count to 2-2 with 2 away here for the Eagles. He's gonna take that in the dirt. That'll be ball 3. That'll bring the count to a 4. So a 4 count here with 2 away in the bottom of the second for the Eagles. We'll see if they extend this inning. The 4 count. He's gonna foul that away and stay alive.
Now, it's full count, and they know he's going. I wouldn't be surprised if they do some other kind of pick off here, because he's got a big lead. They already know he's going.
And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. He's going to gather, make the throw, and he's going to get the out. That'll end the bottom of the second for the Eagles. No runs on 1 hit. No errors for Fairfield. As we'll head to the top of the 3rd inning, as Fairfield has a 1-0 lead. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, because we are about to kick off the top of the 3rd inning in the NECC Tournament semifinal game. Up first for Fairfield is the top of the order with Dylan Weaver stepping up to the plate. And the first pitch to start off the 3rd is going to be lined to right field. And it's going to get down for a base hit. And it's an error, so he's going to go 2. And he's going to make it to second on the error. So Fairfield off to a quick start again this inning. Just as they were last inning. In Gable right now at 35 pitches in the top of the 3rd. That should be down low for ball number 1. 1-0 count here with nobody out. Runner on second for the Falcons. That's going to be high for ball 2. That'll put Gable in a 2-0 hole. Slayball doing a good job at the plate right now, making him pitch to him. Here's a 2-0. And that's going to be down low for another ball. So a 3-0 count. Here's a 3-0. And I'll call that another ball. So 4 straight balls. That'll draw a walk.
Pitcher number 33, Owen Miller.
What, is he yelling at our dugout now for complaining? Umpire? He went and shook his finger.
Gotta call those strikes.
So runners on first and second for the Falcons with nobody out here in the top of the third. He's going to go after the first pitch. It's going to be popped up, but it's going to be out of play. The Fairfield bench over there is getting a little noisy.
Seems like there's a lot of this conference.
Here's the 0-1 with 1 away. Here's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. So 0-2 count here quickly on Miller. As Gable's going to try and get one out closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. And he's going to stab it. And he's going to field it. And it's going to be out at first. Just going to put 1 out here. Runners on second and third for the Falcons. So the runners on second and third with 1 away here. That's going to be a shot, and that's going to go in the left field. And he's going to stop and slip at third. That's going to play a run for the Falcons. That'll make it a 2-0 lead for Fairfield.
By 5, the designated hitter, Keegan Miller.
They're doing a lot better at solid contact.
So Fremont down 2-0 here with runners on the corners. That's down low for ball 1.
Coach Bach just talked about this last night. Attack the zone. Can't waste time with balls.
The 1-0 is tagged, and he's going to step on second, make a throw to first, and he's going to get the double play and get Fremont out of the jam. So the Falcons tally another run on 2 hits, and that'll make it a 2-0 lead. The Eagles are going to come down and back in the dugout in the bottom of the third and try to get some runs back and get back in this ball game. And we will be back right after this. And welcome back to the bottom of the third inning of this NECC semifinal tournament game. Corbin Beeman, top of the order, is going to lead off for Fremont as they try to get some runs back here after falling in an 2-0 hole.
If Corbin gets on, I think we should at least try to give him the chance.
He's going to take the first pitch and line it foul, out of play. The 0-1 to Corbin Beeman. He's going to swing and a liner to the third baseman. He's going to bobble it, get up, and he's going to go off the bag. So Corbin Beeman's going to get on with nobody out. Just proves that if you make contact, anything can happen in the game of baseball. That'll put up Ethan Bach here. And if you don't know as a Fremont fan, or if you're just watching this for the fun of it, Ethan Bach is easily the best bunter on this team, arguably the best bunter in the conference. He knows how to get the ball right down the line. And he's going to bunt, and it's going to go foul.
I don't think it would have bounced that much if it didn't go off. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna bunt.
So that foul on the foul on the butt makes it an 0-1 count here for Ethan Bach. He's gonna line it, and it's gonna be in for a single. So Ethan Bach gets a single after an error reaches Corbin Beeman, and the Eagles have runners on first and second with nobody away, and that'll bring up Nick Miller.
Yeah, just like hold it down, get a 3-run bomb from Nick.
And boy, oh boy, as a Fremont fan, you would love to get some runs here as you're down 2-0. But with a runner on first and second, nobody out, you got to be thinking runs and hits. And we'll see if they can do that here. Nick Miller's going to take that high for ball number 1.
And for heaven's sake, be careful of the base.
Miller's at 42 pitches right now. That's going to be fouled. So after that foul ball, so we have a 1-1 count. Nobody away here. In the bottom of the third inning, one is on first and second for the Eagles. In the 1-1. He's going to be a little bit early on that one. That'll bring the count to 1-2 for Nick Miller.
Just like the Blackhawk guy. Just pitch around him.
So the 1-2. He's going to foul that one back right at us. So the count stays at 1-2 here for Nick Miller. He's going to take the 1-2. He's going to go to the shortstop. He's going to bobble it, safe at second, and safe at first. So the error is going to allow Nick Miller to reach first base safely. And that'll put bases loaded with nobody out. And that'll bring Jacob Wagner up to the plate. And it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for Nick Miller. I'll put Connor Troball on first base for on the base pass. So Jacob Wagner looking to get a hit here. Here's a watch that one high for ball 1. Bottom of the third, nobody out for the Eagles. Bases loaded, down 2-0. Jacob Wagner 1 for 1 on the day with a single. and he's gonna pop it up, and it's gonna stay in play, and he's gonna make the catch.
Oh, why did you go? You couldn't have made that.
So Jacob Wagner's gonna pop up there, over right by the right field fence. That'll put 1 out here. So only with 1 out here, bases loaded still, bring up Gable Pentecost. We're gonna hope he can get a base hit here and get some runs in for the Eagles. And that'll be a little outside or high for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be swung on and missed for strike 1. That'll bring the count to a 1-1 here. It's 1 away for the Eagles. Bases loaded. He's going to take the next pitch. It's going to be swung on and missed. And the run around the base pass. And that's going to score 2 runs off a pass ball. So a very weird, uncharacteristic play, but we will take it. That'll put a runner on second as Connor Troball makes it to second. With only 1 out, so a chance for the Eagles to take the lead here. So in a matter of seconds, the score has completely flipped to a tie game, potentially an Eagles lead here. The 1-2 is going to be tagged to center field. And he's going to be in safely back at second.
That's a good thing. They're pass ball before you flew out for the umpteenth time this year.
So that catch it in center field, they'll make it 2 outs.
Fielder number 4, Remy Crable.
Now bring up Rennie Crable as the Eagles are going to try and take a lead here with a base hit as Connor Troball, the second, is very quick. Now only imagine he could probably get home with a base hit. And Remmy's going to take the first pitch. He's going to be a dribbler to the second baseman, but he's chugging and he's not going to make it. So off a pass ball that the catcher didn't realize where it was, the Eagles ran around and played 2 runs. That'll tie the game here. That'll end the bottom of the 3rd. We will head to the top of the 4th inning with a 2-2 tie in the NECC semifinal game. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 4th inning of this NECC semifinal game. And leading off for the Falcons is Landon Miller. First pitch is going to be lined over the third baseman. It's going to roll all the way to the wall, or to the fence. He's going to get it in. But it's going to be another stand-up double to start the inning for the Falcons, as they are all over Gable Pentecost right now. That'll be Cohen Yoder for the Falcons as they try to add another run on the board here.
Number 2 shortstop, Owen Yoder.
That guy has no hits coming into the game. They're just hitting phenomenally right now. I guess they're motivated.
That'll be low for ball 1. So the Falcons looking to add another run here as they get a leadoff double for the 3rd straight inning. And here's the 1-0. It's going to be in there for strike number 1 to bring the count even to 1-1. Yoda 1 for 1 on the day.
They've already got 7.
Gable Pentecost has 47 pitches thus far. My apologies, 48. This will be pitch 49. And he's going to step off. So the 1-1 is going to be lined to the second baseman, Corbin Beeman. He's going to gather and make the throw. And he almost gets the runner at third.
Just catch the ball 1, 2, and then step on.
So the start of first will make it 1 away for the Eagles.
Have they gotten runners on third in every inning?
Every inning but the first inning, they've had a runner on third. With 1 away, it's going to be a liner to Wagner, and he can't make the play. That'll play another run for the Falcons and give them a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 4th.
More errors against good teams, and we make less errors against bad teams. It just doesn't make sense.
Second baseman, number 7, Luke Matt.
That'll bring up Luke Mass to the plate with 1 away as the Falcons try to add more runs to this lead, this now 3-2 lead. That'll be in there for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 with 1 away. That should be high for ball 1. That'll bring the count even to 1-1 with 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning.
He's fast tonight, but he's just not finding spots for the
Falcons up 3-2 in the top of the 4th. Here comes the 1-1. And it's going to be shot into the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman for another base hit.
So we've had about 5 hits right to them. They've had 5 in the gap. Some games you just don't have luck on your side.
Right fielder, number 11, Dylan Weaver.
They'll put runners on first and second for the Falcons here with 1 away, already with a 3-2 lead after scoring earlier this inning. And that ball's going to be low in the dirt for ball 1, bringing the count to 1-0. That'll be lined to center field, and it's going to drift away from him and roll all the way to the fence. And the Falcons are going to score 1 on that. I'll make it a 4-2 game for the Falcons as they are hitting Gable Pentecost like crazy right now.
Well, that he wasn't getting catch now, which means he should stop. He should slow up and got it on the bounce, and they might not score that much runs. He should have ran it. Yeah, but he wouldn't have been able to catch it. He just should have gotten it.
Pitcher, number 28, Michael Slayball.
That'll bring up Slayball to the plate here for the Falcons.
According to Game Changer, they've never hit this one. For some reason, they're just teeing off Gable. Like, they got one guy.
So 0-1 count with 1 away.
They had one guy with 10 hits in these games.
Gable at 56 pitches.
Just shut up. I don't think most of the people are holding up the trick out.
Fairfield being really noisy over there. As we have a mound visit. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the NECC semifinal game of the tournament here at Fremont. It's the top of the 4th inning with a 4-2 lead for Fairfield. with one away. Runners on second and third. So the 0-1 with one away here. It's going to be in there for strike number 2. I'll bring the count to 0-2. Here's the 0-2 with one away here. And it's going to stay inside on him for ball 1. Bringing the count to 1-2. Here comes a 1-2, and he's going to go for the pickoff. It's not going to be there.
I'm surprised we did that. Taking our eyes off the lead.
Here's a 1-2 with one away. It's going to be swung on and fouled down the third base line. So he's going to stay alive there.
They're just fouling everything off and putting it in play. He's got one strikeout.
Here's a 1-2 with one away. And he gets him with a high fastball for out number 2.
Look at this last one.
Pitcher number 33, Owen Miller.
So a two-way, runners on second and third. There'll be a swing and a miss for strike number 1. Miller up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Gable Pentecost with 61 pitches thus far in the top of the 4th. And I'll be a little inside for ball number 1. Bring the count to 1-1. Here comes a 1-1. And he's going to pop it up. And it's going to go out of play on the right side of the field. There's a swing and a miss, and they'll get out of the inning. So Fairfield scores 2 runs off. 2 runs off 2 hits. And we're gonna head to the bottom of the 4th. Fremont in a 4-2 hole now. Down by 2 runs just after coming back and tying the game at 2. They're now down 4-2. 3 errors for Fremont and 2 errors for Fairfield. It's a 4-2 ball game, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th where the Eagles will try to tie this game up or take the lead and get some runs on the board, and we'll be back right after this. My apologies. That first pitch is going to be driven into right field. It's going to be caught for out number 1. There's 1 away. He's going to watch the first pitch for a ball. I'll put the count to 1-0 with one away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's going to take that curveball and line it, and it's going to drop down for a single. So good hit there. Put a runner on first with one away here for the Eagles.
Center fielder number 0, Brody Folk.
That'll bring up Brody Falk.
So our 2 freshmen have 2 of our 4 hits. And yes, we can't complain, but out of all the people it's been good to get our few hits.
With one on first and one out. Brody Falk's going to swing at the first pitch.
We're trying to make him make a mistake.
He's almost got picked off with 5.
Okay, that's good. Almost getting picked off is perfect.
Turn it to the right a little bit. It's not centered. Just make sure it's centered.
So the 0-1 with one away here.
There you go.
And he's going to line it out of play.
There goes who? Oh, I thought you were saying it's
So the count's 0-2 here with one away. They go for a pick off. Nothing doing there.
pretty big and Brody can get a hit here. However he gets it.
Here's the 0-2 with one away. And he's going to eat him up inside. He's going to foul it off and stay
I
alive.
think that one would have hit him in turn. Stay alive.
Here's the 0-2 with one away. He's going to take that one for a ball.
I'd still like to test this pitch. I'm not certain.
That'll bring the count to 1-2 here with one away.
At least it's one of those. I mean, like, it's not like it's a horrible arm, but he won the hop stick in our speech.
And he's going to foul that one off to the left side. So Brody's staying alive here, trying to find a pitch he likes so he can drive it here. It'll all be worth it if he get a hit here. The 1-2 with one away, runner on first for the Eagles. And he takes the curveball high. That'll bring the count to 2-2. Fremont down 4-2 right now, trying to get back in the game here. In the bottom of the 4th inning. Brody's going to take that pitch and drive it to left field, and it's going to drop foul. So he's staying alive here. Trying to put a ball in play. Tell you what, if anything, he's running that pitch count up. Miller's at 62 pitches thus far. Sitting here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 with one away. And he's going to line it. He's going to miss it. He's going to get there to second. So an amazing at-bat for Brody Falk. And the Fairfield second baseman almost makes a play, but can't come up with it. That'll put runners on first and second for the Eagles. And we'll head back to the top of the order and see if the Eagles here can strike back with some runs of their own.
I want to be the stat guy as to decide if that's an error or a hit. Because it hit the glove, and that was a hard play to make. If he caught it, it would have been a great play. It still was off the glove. Alright.
Then first pitch with one away. And it's going to hit him. He's going to wear. That's going to load the bases with one out here for the Eagles. And that'll bring it out Ethan Bach.
That is not it.
H2O. That'll bring up Ethan Bach. And they're going to have a mound visit here. So Fremont has the bases loaded here with Ethan Bach up to the plate. Total 9 hits to 5 hits. Here for the Eagles. Fairfield leading with 9 hits. Eagles with 4. Fairfield with 2 errors. Fremont with 3. Runs by inning. No runs on the first. Fairfield scored the first run of the game. In the top of the second with a run. In the bottom of the second, Fremont came up with nothing. In the top of the third, Fairfield tacked on another run to make it a 2-0 ball game. In the bottom of the third, Fremont answered back with 2 runs of their own. And we headed to the top of the 4th with a tie game, but Fairfield decided to tack on 2 of their own. And we are currently sitting in the bottom of the 4th. 5 hits. Bases loaded with 1 out for Ethan Bach as he's going to try and get some runs on here for the Eagles as they try to claw their way back in this game. He's going to take the first pitch outside for ball 1. As a batter here, you want to be really patient. I mean, I'm not the greatest at baseball, but I can tell you want to be patient here. If you get a pitch you like, you're smoking it for runs. The 1-0. And he's going to pop it up into the infield. And that's going to be a fly out for Ethan Bach. That'll make it 2 outs, and that'll bring up Nick Miller, trying to make do of this good opportunity with bases loaded, 1 out. That's a 40 ball game, 2 away with bases loaded. He's going to eat that for a ball outside. Make the count 1-0. Nick can get a hit here. Definitely playing at least 1, if not maybe 2. The 1-0 is going to be low for another ball. Nick Miller recently got KPC Player of the Week this last week for outstanding performances, including a walk-off home run against 4A program Leo. And he's going to hold there for a 3-0 count. So here we go. If we see a walk here, that will play to run without even having to get a hit, which the Eagles would not complain about. It's a 3-0 count here. I imagine he holds and doesn't swing here. The 3-0 is going to be in there for a strike.
Oh, 6 inches in the other box. Wow. That's terrible. 6 inches. Yeah.
So that'll make the count 3-1. And another strike. Looks like it's outside.
He's just close with it, so just throwing balls.
So that'll bring the count to 3-2 after 2 very questionable calls, and Nick Miller in a full count hole right here. And it's going to be a pop-up. It might be trouble. And he's going to make the play. So they come up with no runs. 2 very questionable calls at the plate. And that'll make it 3 outs. And we'll head to the top of the 5th inning with a 4-2 Falcons lead, and we will be back right after this. All right, welcome back. We are here in the top of the 5th inning after a very questionable bottom of the 4th.
Third baseman number 22, Owen Garrison.
Owen Garrison gonna lead it off for the Falcons as Fremont tries to hold to a 4-2 deficit. It's top of the 5th inning here. The 0-0 is in there for strike number 1. So an 0-1 count. And he's going to swing and miss. And that ball flew about 15 to 20 feet in the air. Say that was pretty cool. I'll make it an 0-2 count with nobody out. And it's going to be in there. He's going to get him with the backwoods K. For Gable, that'll be his fourth strikeout of the game.
Hitter number 25, Keegan Miller.
That'll bring in Keegan Miller for the Falcons. So a quick start here for Gable in the top of the fifth as he retires the first batter with a backwards K. The 0 pitch with one away. He's going to be outside for a ball. The 1-0 with one away. Ooh, and it gets high, close to his head.
They didn't have a single guy over 350 coming into the game, but like all of them. I don't know if that's
Here's the 2-0 with one away. Yeah, that's a swing and a miss for strike number 1.
usually batters get better hitting over the course of the game, but it seems like he's.
Miller's 1 for 2. Here's the 2-1. And it's gonna be another swing and a miss. Here's the 2-2 with one away. And he's gonna reach out for it and get a tap there to stay alive.
Even when they're down in the count, though, they're good at count at all. Man, how much more might have changed just like these like last year? He had actually gotten a long way.
There's a 2-2 with one away. And it's gonna be popped up and it's gonna go out of play. Here's a 2-2 with one away. And it's going to be in there for another backwards K for Gable. And it looks like he's feeling it now. So I'll make it 2 outs here in the top of the fifth.
Which Miller did you say?
I'll make it Landon Miller for the Falcons. Top of the fifth here with 2 away. Eagles trying to get out of this inning and go try to get some runs in the bottom half. First pitch is going to be popped up, foul for strike number 1 over the right side of the fence.
They're doing the east side, screaming in the dugout while they pitch.
I think Westview said that.
I remember Westview being bad.
And the 0-1
Nice.
is a nice pitch in there for strike number 2. That'll make the count 0-2. Landon Miller is also 1 for 2 here for the Falcons today. And he's going to reach out for it. It's going to be a foul ball. It's a little bit of a roller near the Falcons dugout. So here's the 0-2 count with 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. Gable deals for the 0-2. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side with a 1-2-3 inning. And hopefully that'll give the Eagles some momentum here to get the bats, continue to get the bats rolling and get these runs back and either tie or take the lead in this game. We will find out when we come back. And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jacob Wagner is going to lead it off here for the Eagles as they try to get some runs here and come back in this game. I tell you what, it's the bottom of the 5th. They don't have many chances. They got 3 more innings to do so. Yeah, take the first pitch outside, almost in the same spot as last inning for a ball. Here's the 1-0. He's going to line it to the shortstop, and he makes a nice play and makes a good throw to first for 1 out. So a quick first out there for the Falcons. That'll bring up Gable Pentecost. Bottom of the 5th inning. Nine hits for Fairfield and 5 for Fremont. Here's nothing with 1 away. And he's going to take the first pitch and he's going to foul it back for strike number 1. And here comes the 0-1. He's going to hold off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be a little high for ball 2. That'll bring the count to 2-1. Here's a 2-1 for 1 away, with 1 away. He's going to take that one. And I foul that one back to make the count 2-2 with 1 away here. In the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-2 Falcons lead as the Eagles try to call back into this game. Here comes the 2-2. And he's going to line that one up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Gable Pentecost. That'll put a runner on first with 1 away for the Eagles. And that'll bring up Remington Gable.
Fielder number 4, Remy Crable.
Nothing with 1 away. And he's going to hold off for ball 1. Eagles would love to get some runs here as they stranded bases loaded last inning. Here's the 1-0 with 1 away. And he's going to swing and miss. Gable's going to be in there safely. And he's not going to go further. So it's a 1-1 with 1 away here. Runner on second for the Eagles that have a runner in scoring position with a chance to get a run. Remington Crable up to bat here, trying to get the hit done for the Eagles. 1-1 is laced to the left field side, but out of play. That'll bring the count to 1-2 with 1 away here. The 1-2. It'll be swung on and line to the gap, and it's going to drop. Yes. Gable's going to round third and go home, and he's going to stay. So Remy's going to get to second with a stand-up double. So runners on second and third with 1 away. That'll bring up number 6, Caden Huffnagel.
He didn't stop for that tag at first. I think he was there.
So here we go, another chance for Fremont to get some runs here, potentially tie the game with a base hit. Caden Huffnagel is going to try to get that done.
Come on, Huff, you got this.
Liner in the right. Be nice if we could consolidate our hits into 1 inning instead of spreading them out.
They'll call it inside for ball 1. Is it about hit him? Here's the 1-0. He's going to watch that low for ball 2. So a quick 2-0 hole for Miller. Caden Huffnagel waiting patiently, waiting for his hit as the Eagles are trying to tie this game up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He's going to take that pitch to right field, and it's going to go out of play. So that foul ball right by the right field line is going to bring the count to 2-1 here with 1 away for the Eagles. Runners on 2nd and 3rd as they try to tie this game up down 4-2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the 2-1. He's going to watch that ball outside for a 3-1 count. And as we call this, a green light. A 3-1 with 1 away. He's going to swing and miss at that for strike 2. So into a full count here with 1 away. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Here comes the full count. And he goes after it. Battles the pitch off. It's going to stay a full count here for Caden Huffnagel. Here's another full count. And he's going to leave it. So that's going to load the bases with 1 away. Back-to-back at-bat innings for the Eagles with bases loaded. Let's see if they can take advantage on it here. We'll be right back after this, after the pitching change. So a pitching change here for the Falcons in the bottom of the 5th with 1 away and bases loaded. Luke Mast on the mound. Colton Guthrie is 2 for 2 on the night, hoping he can take that, make that 3 for 3 with a hit here. Luke Mast on the mound for the Falcons. Huffnagel on first, Remy Crable on second, and Gable Pentecost on third with 1 away. And the ball's going to get away on the first pitch, and everybody's going to go around, and that's going to score a run for the Eagles and make it a 4-3 ball game. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with only 1 away, so as the Eagles can look to tie or even take the lead in this game. A huge turn of events. So on the first pitch, It's going to go be in there for strike number 1. That'll bring the count to 1 away here. Runners on second and third for the Eagles as they try to tie the game or take the lead. He's going to take that one in the dirt for a 2-1 count.
This is like when they put us in when it was high in the bottom. And a full count and then you put it in.
And that's going to be in there for strike 2. That's going to make it a 2-2 count.
We already know the umpire strike zone is in the other batter's box. Just
Here's a 2-2. That's going to be a ball high for a full count.
be smart.
Brody Folk on the deck for Fremont. Here's the full count with 1 away. It's going to swing and miss. And a pick by Smitty J over there in the dugout.
Hey, Smitty J!
And it's a full count with 1 away here again. And he's going to swing and pop it up.
Oh, drop it up.
And he's going to make the catch.
Oh no.
And he's going to miss the throw to home. He's going to round. And he's going to stay at third. So an overthrow is going to score Remington Crable and make it a 4-4 ball game.
Anyways.
That'll bring up Brody Folk here with a runner on third, and Fremont still has a chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
We're not having a superb batting, right? We're doing better now.
And he's going to take the first pitch outside for ball 1. Ken Huffnagel in at third right now as the Eagles try to take a lead here. And he's going to swing, and it's going to be a foul ball and a fly ball, and he's going to make the play. So Fremont comes back, scores 2 runs off a pass ball and an overthrow. But it's going to tie the game at 4 as we head into the top of the 6th inning with a tie ball game, and I believe we are suited up for an amazing finish in this NECC Tournament semifinal game. We'll be back right after this. We are back in the top of the 5th inning here. Tie ball game here in the top of the 6th. And that's going to be a ball inside for ball 1. Fairfield's dugout has been noisy all night, and it doesn't seem to calm down. That should be a ball 2.
Somehow beat them, getting no earned runs, but getting 4 runs. They're going to run somewhere. They're going to do so much running.
2-0 with nobody out. It's going to be a ground ball to Ethan Bach at short. He's going to make the play, and Wags makes a nice lift of his toe and makes a good snag for out number 1. Here's a nothing with one away here in the top of the sixth.
Why do they do that? Like, student sections make fun of you, then
That's going to be a ball inside.
shut up.
Yoda's 1 for 2 on the day.
Student section is like, why is
1-0 with one away.
I love it.
And it's in for strike number 1.
that
That'll bring the count even to 1-1 with 1 out.
play Ethan got? When was the last time we had an infield play?
Hello. Baseball field.
Here's a 1-1. He's going to swing at that one. It's going to be right to Wags. He's going to make the play at first for 2 away.
Make sure they know it's Jacob Wagner, not Wagner.
They know. So the top of the sixth here, first 2 batters are retired, nobody on. That'll put 2 outs, and that'll play number 7 for Fairfield. That'll be Luke Mast. First pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's hard to hit something that you can't see. Okay.
And the 1-0. 2 away here in the top of the sixth. It's going to be a ground ball. It's going to roll foul for strike number 2. Gabriel Pentecost quickly puts Luke in an 0-2 hole with 2 away. The 0-2. And it's in there for strike 3 at backwards K in a 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles as they head into the bottom of the 6th inning, looking to take the first lead of the game. We'll be back right after this to see if they can do it.
Daddy, if they can hit this well, usually, if they can hit this well like they did in the first half of the game against our ace,
Back to the bottom of the 6th inning as Fremont looks to take the first lead of the game. And Corbin's going to take the first pitch in a dribble right to the third baseman. And he's off, and he's going to make the tag out.
why are we so bad happy? The other guy too, we were keeping his pitching count low by swinging in the first 2.
Shortstop, number 7, Ethan Bach.
So with 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th, that'll bring up Ethan Bach.
I mean, you can take at least 1 strike if you think it's going to be a ground out.
He's going to watch the first pitch outside for ball 1. Total hits, 9 hits for Fairfield and 7 for Fremont here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 away here. Ethan Bach 1 for 3 on the night. And that's going to be in for strike number 1.
He's just like the only guy trying to hit the outside pitch around us.
The 1-1 with 1 away. And Bach's going to drill that one to center right field. And he's going to make the catch.
I thought it stopped. I think the wind must have done something. It stopped in midair.
Homer would be perfect right now.
Catcher, number 37, Nick.
So fly out to the center fielder, make it 2 outs for the Eagles. And Nick Miller's going to step up here with 2 away. And let's see what he can do. Eagles trying to get the first lead of the game here on the bottom of the 6th. And that's the first pitch, shot to center field, right to the center fielder. He's going to make the play and retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning there. That'll bring us to the top of the 7th inning in a 4-4 ball game in the NECC Tournament semifinal.
3 outs, we know at least they'll go extra innings if we get 4 outs.
And here we go. It is setting up to be a very exciting ending to this game, no matter what happens. Obviously, we'd love to see our Eagles come out with a win tonight. Total hits for the game, 9 for Fairfield, 7 for Fremont. 3 errors for both teams. 4 runs for each team.
There's no pitch limit for game?
Yeah, there is, but the official.
We keep track of that.
Wait, so technically either team gets to go forever better.
No, because the umpires aren't stupid.
Yes,
They-
yes, there's a certain honesty.
And if you look past it, you can give it total, so nobody really does that.
We'll be back after this warm-up to kick off the top of the 7th. So here we go, at top of the 7th. Fairfield is going to lead off with a 1-2-3, kicking off with Dylan Weaver. Gable Pentecost still pitching the game here in the top of the 7th in a 4-4 ball game. And that's a swing and a miss on the first pitch, so a nice start here for Gable. Obviously, top of the 7th, Fremont's the home team, so they will bat in the bottom of the inning here. A chance to win the game if they can get 3 outs with no runs here. And that's a good pitch. It can be a little low for ball 1.
Eastside shuts out the goal of 13-0.
An update on the other semifinal game. Eastside won 13-0 against Angola, and they will head to the tournament final tomorrow at Garrett at 11 a.m. And they'll face the winner of this game as this game concludes tonight.
What happened? Why did they...
Here's the 1-1.
Yeah. That was a strike earlier.
And he's going to call that a ball. Unfortunately, calls are not being called both ways right now. Here's a 2-1. And they call that a ball inside. Some very questionable calls continuing to happen.
They crossed over.
The one's going to be high, and it's going to be a leadoff walk here for the Falcons.
If he has more trouble, he's going to put it.
Number 28, Michael Schlegel.
Come on, we can't get him. We can't give him a victory.
So leadoff off for the Falcons here as they look to take the lead here in the top of the 7th.
It stinks that that scored because it was a walk.
And there's a strike 1.
It'd be nice to pick him off, but...
Swinging. We got 0-1 count here with nobody out in the top of the 7th here in the NECC Tournament semifinal game. Angola got shut out by Eastside earlier. And they will head on to the final tomorrow at Garrett. And they will face the winner of this game as this game concludes tonight. They will play tomorrow at, I believe, 10 a.m., if not 11. And they go for a bunt. And he's going to take the out at first. So that's going to plate the runner at second with 1 away.
But now they'll take that.
Number 33,
I mean, they were going to have to.
Owen Miller stepped up to the plate here. Runner on second in scoring position for the Falcons with one away. Nothing. And that'll be in there for strike one. Here's 0-1 with one away. That'll be in there for strike two. Gable gets a quick ahead of the count here with 0-2 count. Nick Miller's going to call time and go for a mound visit.
Next probably like, let's be specific what pitcher it is. So just going out, maybe they're just chatting about weather. Come on, G. Oh, G, you're a pitch. Don't give him something.
Here's the 0-2 with one away.
Don't give him something.
And it's going to be a grounder to the shortstop. And it's going to get under him. He's going to miss the play, and that's going to get the runner safe at first. That's going to put runners on first and second for the Falcons with one away.
Number 22, third baseman, Owen Garrison.
That'll bring up Owen Garrison here for the Falcons.
3 errors all season.
The 0-0 with one away.
Shut up. No respect. I don't see our guys doing that.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And he's going to hold off.
We had no plan to. We had no plan.
Here's 0-1 with one away. And the top of the 7th. And that ball's going to get away from him again. Be inside for a ball. For ball 1. They're being counted to 1-1. Here's a 1-1 with one away. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. He's going to turn 2. And he's going to be safe at first. So here we go. They get a force out at second. Keegan Miller's going to step up to the plate in the top of the 7th. Runners on the corners. A chance for the Falcons to take the lead in the final inning, or the Eagles to shut them down here and have a chance to win the game in the bottom of the 7th. All the drama, all the storyline lining up here in the bottom of in the 7th inning. That's going to be low for ball 1. Here comes a 1-0. To be outside for another ball, 2-0 count.
Yeah, and if we miss, which we won't have to miss.
That's going to be popped up into center field. That's going to drift back deep. And he's going to make the catch in deep center field. And they're going to get the 3rd out. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th inning in a tie ball game. And we will see if these Eagles can walk it off and punch themselves a ticket into the final tomorrow, or if we will be heading to extra innings at this ball game tonight. We will be right back to kick off the dramatic bottom of the 7th when we come back. And welcome back to the bottom of the 7th inning. A very exciting game. It is the bottom of the 7th for the Eagles as they have a chance to walk it off and punch their ticket to tomorrow's tournament final. And Jacob Wagner is going to watch the first pitch go outside for a ball as it also gets away from the catcher. The lineup is Jacob Wagner, Gable Pentecost, and Caden Huffnagel after that. Jacob Wagner is going to watch the first pitch for a strike. The 1-1. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. That's going to bring the count to 1-2. Here we go. The 1-2 with nobody away. And Wagner's going to take a shot into right field, and it's going to die. It's going right to the right fielder for the first out.
Pitcher number 12, Gable Pentecost.
It's like softball because they're pitching upwards, but when the baseball's already on a downward angle, you cannot pop up as many times as we are in this game. Everyone's falling.
There's a nothing with one away here in the bottom of the 7th for Gable Pentecost. He's going to swing at the first pitch. It's going to get by him. So they're going to get, Gable Pentecost is going to get on with one away.
Pressure, though. This is huge because now there's pressure. There's pressure on the pitcher with the runner on base.
So Gable Pentecost with a big hit for the Eagles in the bottom of the 7th. Gets him on first base. Remington Crable up to bat here for the Eagles, as they have a chance to walk it off here and punch their ticket to the finals tomorrow against Eastside. Remy with the first pitch, and he's going to make a nice stab, and it's going to be a low throw, and it's going to go past him. Gable Pentecost is going to go to third, and he's out at third, and Remy's going to run, and the ball gets away. Gable Pentecost, he's safe, and the game is over. Gable Pentecost with safe at home, and the Eagles punch their ticket to the final tomorrow against Eastside. What an eventful inning. What an ending to this game. And I'm voice cracking, I'm so sorry. What a game. What an ending. And Fremont is going to head to the finals of the NECC Tournament versus Eastside tomorrow at Garrett. Boy, oh boy, what a game and what a finish as they walk it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. Thank you very much for allowing me to broadcast for you guys and announce for you guys.
Tomorrow, they will be playing Eastside, who advanced earlier this evening with a victory over Angola.
Thank you very much, and everybody have a good night. Have a good safe time. And if you're going tomorrow to cheer on the Eagles for their game, go and cheer them on and wish them good luck as they go to Garrett to face Eastside tomorrow in the final. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you again. I'm going to hand it off to Jonah Pentecost for the closing words, as we are going to get this stream coming to an end.
And thank you, Tanner Friend, for announcing not his first walk-off, ladies and gentlemen, second or third of his career, so he's really getting it. Eagles score all 5 of their runs off of missed throws. What a game. Eagles move to double-digit wins, 10-2, as Fairfield downgrades slightly to 8-2. Very exciting win for the Eagles as they advance, as public address announcer Mr. Pentecost said. The Eagles advance to the NECC Conference Tournament Championship tomorrow at Garrett versus Eastside. A direct rematch of last year's conference championship game, ladies and gentlemen. Eastside versus Fremont, the 2 premier baseball teams in the conference for the last couple years.
need help up here with anything? No. It'd be nice.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone, to this very tense Fremont Eagles Network broadcast tonight. A crazy game under the lights. Fremont and Fairfield, both very good ball teams, and this is not the last we will see them play each other. Both teams will return right back here later in the regular season to face off, and I'm sure Fairfield will be pitching their ace. Fremont ace Gable Pentecost ends up with the win narrowly 5-4 over Fairfield. I'm sure it gave the fans a good showing. A lot of fans showed up for this one. I hope a lot will show up tomorrow. We make a little bit of a drive down south to Garrett. As I will now preview some stats from the game. Very interesting game statistically, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of hits for the Eagles, but not necessarily a few either. They struggled early on in the first couple to 3 innings, but those that ended up with the hits were confusing. Out of the top 3 batters, Beeman, Bach, and Miller, there's 1 hit by Bach, who has the highest average by far on Fremont's team this year. Jacob Wagner ended up with a hit. Pentecost tied for 2 hits to lead the Eagles in hits, tying with freshman Colton Guthrie. Brody Folk at the bottom had 1 hit, and then in the middle of the lineup, Remy Crable had 1 hit as well. Pentecost threw 7 strikeouts to 2 walks. Gave up 3 earned runs and only 4 runs total. Pitched just over 100 pitches, 103, 69 of which were strikes. Fairfield was smacking the ball a lot more around than Fremont was, but Fremont ended up coming back with hits a little bit to be just 1 below Fairfield. Fremont with 8, Fairfield with 9. Tied for 2 hits to lead Fairfield were leadoff batter Dylan Weaver. Michael Slayball had 1 hit. Owen Garrison had 1 hit. Keegan Miller had 1 hit. As every player on the batters for Fairfield had hits except 2. Tied for 2 hits with Weaver was Luke Mast, the closing pitcher for Fairfield. Cohen Yoder ends up with a hit. And I believe that is it. Landon Miller also with a hit. A relatively younger Fairfield squad this year. They've got 9 sophomores and only 3 seniors. As that should bring us about to the end of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like Fremont just wants to mess with the blood pressures of its fans. That is the 3rd walk-off in less than 2 weeks for the Fremont Eagles. 3 successful walk-offs. 1 against 3A powerhouse program Leo. 1 against another 3A program and conference rival Angola. And then tonight, against the Fairfield Falcons, a somewhat unconventional walk-off. Pentecost was on second, ended up getting home after some throwing errors by Fairfield. Very strange game for old school baseball fans, but as it stands, the Eagles end up with the victory and they move on to play Eastside tomorrow. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning into this broadcast. Thank our sponsors for making it possible. I believe the next Fremont Eagles Network broadcast will be next Monday as the Eagles play potential sectional opponent, Bethany Christian at home. The Eagles will play tomorrow, obviously, in the conference championship, and then we'll obviously have Sunday off and come right back on Monday. So I encourage any Fremont fans or anybody who follows Fremont at all to come out if you can. Come down to the Garrett baseball game between Eastside and Fremont, and we'll see if Coach Bach can get his 2nd conference championship over his career. And with that, I will sign off, and good night and have a blessed weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.